The birds fly
Well, my name is
south
Sarah.
and
I write
light
and I'm a
meet your
musician on the
eyes.
side. And
Hold
I
on to
um,
your dream. Oh, I
I am with
know
the
you
Love
wanna
Story as a journal
dream.
artist as well as a journal artist producer. So, as a journal
So
artist, I write
today
my
you're
life
born,
story
you're
into
just
fiction.
a
And as a
flower,
producer, I
and
create
you're
space for fellow writers
alone,
and journal artists
waiting
and
for
anyone
the
else who wishes
sun
to
to
journal and create based off of
blossom,
their life story.
hoping to break
I
through
couldn't
the
journal beforehand.
storm.
It's not that I like something was stopping me. It's just I didn't have the drive, didn't have the want, like, didn't. I just didn't want to. Didn't have the. I was like, I'm not keeping a diary. No. And so many authors go on saying you should keep a journal, you should keep a diary, you should do it. And I'm like, because at the time I thought journaling was this is what I ate for breakfast, this is what I did in the morning, this is what I did at night, when that's really
Day
not the
winds
case.
lightly
No. So
touching
this
your
opened me up
soft
to one way
skin.
of
There's
journaling,
gotta be a
but I've discovered that there's so many other
brighter
ways. This
day.
one's just my favorite.
A summer breeze on silk and honey.
Personally, some of the benefits are that
A
it
big
forces me to
wide
use a
heart
creative
is
part of my
running
mind
through
in
the
order to actually
golden
process
door.
what's
You
going
know
through
you
my own
gotta
head. And it
take
can
the
a
ride.
good benefit is that you
It's
can
now
join a
or
workshop and
never
write
by
no matter what you're feeling at the
my
time. And it's something that
side.
I've learned through actually my own journaling is sometimes I'll sit
It'll
there and I'll be like, you know what?
take till
I'm in such a good
midnight.
mood right now.
Nobody changes.
I'm in such a good mood. Now
Just
what?
like
Like, oh, let's
take
write
your
about that.
place
Or
without the end.
I
It's time
was
to
honest one workshop and said,
break
I'm
your
really not in the
own
mood.
heart.
Not feeling it.
It'll
I had everyone
take
laughing, which was fun.
patience.
But it's
Nobody changes
very
the
helpful in that
just
regard, at
one.
least for me personally. And
Take
a lot of
your
feedback I've received
time.
during
It's
workshops
time
is
to
like,
conquer
thank
your
you.
own land.
Like most of them have, or people who come have had or have struggled with diving in too deep and knowing that wait, there are people who have dove that deep before. It's not something I should be afraid of. It's something I should be doing. And there are some moments where I'll be hosting a workshop and someone will share their piece and someone will like cover it with resonates and say, thank you for sharing. Like you just told my story. This is incredible. This is powerful. Essentially, it's being a part of the love story. Journaling in the workshops is knowing you're not alone in whatever you're going through. Something I would tell someone who hasn't journaled before, because I would definitely start by saying I've been in your shoes. Before this, I didn't know how to journal. I thought that there was a method to it, a big, like a formula that you needed to plug in to do it. And starting with the love story, I realized that there's no right or wrong way to journal. It is your notebook. It's your Word document. Whatever is on your computer screen, whatever's in your notebook, that is yours. Throw aestheticism completely out the window and just do whatever your heart is telling you and kind of quiet some part of your mind that keeps saying, no, you should do it this way, or this isn't going to help, because very similar to crying, journaling is a release. It's like popping the top off of a bottle that's about to explode. But it has another whole benefit to it, is that you can say, all right, I released it. Let's just say that's your first paragraph. And then afterwards you go, all right, well, what am I going to do about it? And journaling allows you to just let your thoughts just roll free without any restrictions, without judgment, nothing. Something that I've always been in my writing is very honest. So looking at what is a shadow, what is truth, what's the noble shadow, all of doing and writing anti-curses was so different. I feel like a magician. whenever I'm doing it. I do. I'm like, all right, all right, so that's my curse. All right, let's see if I can just, nope, away. Abracadabra, you're gone. And for me, to a certain extent, it actually has been almost like an abracadabra in a good way. It takes work, but once you see it, identify it, it's like, oh, okay, now I know what to do. Whoosh, abracadabra, gone. And I would say that doing the shadow work for me is like it's like taking makeup off, if this makes sense. Somebody use an analogy for this, because I can't think of any other way to do it. It's as if I'm getting ready to go on stage, so I put all my makeup off, and there are shadows just all around me when I'm on stage because of all the lights and everything happening around. But when you go back, you take it off, and what you have in front of you is, well, you look in the mirror and they're like, okay, that's me. So shadow work for me is stepping off stage and just taking all the makeup off.